Nityanandam, Shivarupa here from the Bengaluru Bidadiya Adinam. Today's YouTube sharing, I want to just share what's been on top of my mind. There's so many different satsangs, so many different programs of Swamiji I've attended. And today what's really standing out for me is what he says: you are not your physiological, psychological, neurological or physical ups and downs. You are your intention to be. So whatever you may be experiencing, look in and say it is your intention at that point that is really the only truth, because what you're experiencing is nothing but the dead past. What you're experiencing is nothing but something you've created before and now is persisting. It's persisting in your life. So really, if you look at it, we human beings, we divine beings, are nothing more than our intention to be, because everything else around us is just dead matter. And when you have an intention to be, when your consciousness, you are above that dead matter, you trump everything else. So this is a beautiful time for us to look in and say, only my intention matters, nothing else that I'm experiencing, because we are hormonal creatures. Man by nature is hormonal. You will have your ups and downs. Man, because we came from animal bodies, have animalistic instincts of greed and fear, and we will go through those things. So at that time, rather than going back and being that animal, really it is time for us to look in and say, I am not that. That is not me. As Adi Shankara famously said, Neti, Neti, that is not me, that is not me, I am not that. And then declare that you are your intention to be. And now that you have said that this is what you are, this is your intention to be, there is another very important factor that comes in for the manifestation to happen. And that is what Swamiji describes as will persistence. Such a beautiful word. Swamiji says it is not your will intention, it is not your will intensity, it is your will persistence that makes your reality. So anytime it seems that these hormonal ups and downs, that the circumstances around you are trumping what's inside or seem too overwhelming for what's inside, which is your intention, what you need to do is not to give up your intention or doubt your intention or weaken your intention in various ways. It is time for you to stand up with will persistence. Will persistence is nothing more than what, think about it, you see a little baby learning to walk. And for me, that is the most relevant or most powerful example of will persistence. How many times that baby falls. I know when Ma Shambhava and Mahadeva Maharaj learned to walk, constantly they would get up, they would fall, they would get up, they would fall. But did that stop them? If they did not have will persistence, they would still be crawling on the ground, but they're not. So how a baby demonstrates to us will persistence, that is the visual I have in mind when I think about how I need to manifest whatever reality that I am desiring. So that's what I wanted to share today. Hope all of you are doing great. Look forward to having you share your thoughts with me, share your feedback with me, and talking to you soon. Thank you, Nityananda.